Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here with your astrology for the week of November the 7th, 2021. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is going to cover your Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday astrology. You'll have to come back to Enchantress Press Astrology to see your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I am still breaking it up because there is much to cover. Now, if you haven't checked out Deadliest Intuition, my new psychological thriller, I would love for you to dive in and leave a review. It would be a wonderful birthday present for me this month. In addition to that, there's other literary news I'd like to talk to you about. LaShira Lee on Facebook has been asked to host an event on the Likewise app on Tuesday, November the 9th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please go over to Facebook to LaShira Lee's page and register for the event. Now, for those of you who love freestyles, of course, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting. Every Friday, if you'd like to participate as an artist, contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Now, on Clubhouse this Tuesday, between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'd love for you to come on over to Diverse Shelves. If you know about any new reviews, any new books coming out, or if you're a reader and you know about any new books coming out that you're interested in reading or you've just read them, come on over to Diverse Shelves and talk about it. It's an open forum where they discuss the new releases. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the astrology. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Taronic here with the astrology portion of your reading for the week of November 7th. So this is going to be Monday through Wednesday, and you can come back to Enchantress Press Astrology to get your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday horoscope on Wednesday night. Okay, so let's get to it. On Monday, the sun is in Scorpio at 16 degrees. If you have any placements between 13 and I'd say 19 degrees, some hardships can really be lifted for you on Monday. Now, I'd say if you have any placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Virgo and Capricorn also, because those are your areas of assistance and opportunity. Why someone chooses to help you is the question. But either way, you're receiving some help in shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things that you're passionate about, and even sex and intimacy. And it could be coming through career, or it also could be through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. You know, maybe it's someone at work assisting you. Maybe someone's offering you a job. But either way, you know, this hardship that you're having with shared finances and things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy, endings and new beginnings, is receiving some sort of help. So be mindful that that's coming your way if you have those placements. Now, on November the 8th, Pallas goes direct in Pisces the same day. The 8th is Monday. Pallas goes direct in Pisces at 9 degrees. So your talents can bring you success in the overcoming of challenges. This is your area of secrets, sacrifice, solitude, spirituality, closure. Your talents in that area, your talents that you work on in your solitude, that you work on in secret, that you make sacrifices for, your talents that you have in spirituality can help you to overcome challenges and bring you success. There is a square though. There's a square with the challenges in the area of Gemini. That's your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, neighbors and things like that, your networks of people. So you need to nourish that area. of your networks of people, of siblings, of communication, of neighbors, and nourish things during short distance travel. Maybe it takes for you to take a short trip to nourish whatever it is you need to nourish. Let's dig a little deeper. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Pisces and Gemini, this is definitely aspecting you. And I'd say Aries as well. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Because Chiron in Aries sextiles your Ceres and your Gemini placement. So if you want to nourish that area, you can nourish that area by you yourself using your image to nourish that area, you going into that area and communicating with siblings, you going into that area and communicating with your networks of people, your neighbors, you traveling short distances to find out what neighborhoods you want to live in or where you want to be, if that's what you're looking for. You're trying to change your impression on people, so you're going to have to go ahead and do that on that day, on Monday. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Aries or Gemini, or even I'd say Pisces, that opportunity is there and it's going to surface for you. Now, there's also an angle, the angle also aspects the fact that a child or an adult suffering might require some easing. So just do know if you have those placements and you're able to help, please do so. Now, on the same day, on Monday, the moon at 9 degrees Capricorn lends assistance and opportunities to that area of spirituality for you, that palace, that endings, new beginnings, healing, closure, secret, sacrifice, solitude. It's lending some assistance and opportunities there. Okay. Now, that assistance and opportunity is coming from career. Okay, so maybe somebody offers you to work in your solitude, or offers you some secret tip in career or whatever it is you master. Maybe somebody offers you assistance through spirituality, or you use your spirituality, if you're a healer or something like that, to help someone, in career. There's going to be an opportunity there to garner that assistance, okay, to brighten your public image as well, if you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Capricorn. Now, later in the afternoon, that's when the moon will get to 12 degrees, and that's when it will trine Uranus and Taurus at 12 degrees. So some blessing is going to show up that's going to impact your worth and your resources, your money. Okay. It's going to bring you a blessing. This is where you have truly fought for what you wanted. Your social status can be raised. Okay. In career, your public image can be raised if you have placements between 9 and 15 degrees of Capricorn or Taurus. Okay. Now let's move along to Tuesday. On Tuesday, November the 9th, the sun is in Scorpio at 17 degrees, and this degree notes success. So if you have placements between 14 and 20 degrees of Scorpio, I'd really say Pisces and Cancer too, because those are your areas of blessings, and maybe even Virgo and Capricorn, because those are your areas of assistance and opportunity. So the assistance and opportunity could bring you success as well. Just make sure that you're successful at something that holds true to your good morals, or you could find yourself bound and restricted in some way. This is going to be about shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex and intimacy, or whatever it is you're passionate about. If you have placements between 14 and I'd say 20 degrees. Okay, that's where that blessing is coming in those areas that I talked about. Now, the moon in Capricorn at 26 degrees on Tuesday is going to sextile Vesta in Scorpio at 26 degrees, right around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the devotion that you have to your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, as well as sex and intimacy, is going to garner some type of opportunity through career or whatever it is you master. So if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Capricorn or Scorpio, someone with influence could be assisting you through career and mastery. Okay. Now let's move along to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the sun is in Scorpio at 18 degrees. So this is a day You want to try not to overindulge or overdo it in any way, because it's kind of a day of, gimme, 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 or, just overindulgence in general. So if you have any placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Scorpio, you want to be mindful of overdoing it with shared finances. You want to be mindful of overdoing it with sex and intimacy, of overdoing it with endings and new beginnings. Don't end too many things. Don't start up too many things. You want to be mindful of overdoing it with things that you're really passionate about. Although success can be achieved where you tactfully implement your plans, this is where you're going to want to need to know when to fall back, when to go forward. Protection is also indicated at this degree, so you could have protection from a spiritual figure, or someone around you could be protecting you if you have those placements between 15 and 21 degrees. Now, around, I'd say 10 o'clock, 10 or 11 Eastern Standard Time, the moon and Saturn in Aquarius at 7 degrees is going to sextile Mars and Mercury in Scorpio at 7 degrees. So a restriction or responsibility placed on you could bring an opportunity, or you could see assistance with it. This would be some type of restriction or responsibility that you're having with goals you're trying to accomplish, with friends or social groups you're trying to, either get into or release, the restrictions, and open up some opportunity for you there. That's aspecting for you. Okay, you're going to be able to break through some challenges in communication there. Okay, whether it's got to do with things you're passionate about, whether it's got to do with bringing you in some shared finances, whether it has to do with sex and intimacy that you're trying to have with friends, or whether it has to do with endings and new beginnings that you're trying to have. This is going to be communicated to you. Someone's skills are going to be required. Okay, and it's going to bring you some rewards. Someone could even be offering you to, come into those areas and social groups and get things done. Or maybe they're offering you a chance to garner shared finances with them, make some money by teaming up. If someone is seeing goodness around you, try not to act out of jealousy, because that's when it diminishes your blessings. If you have placements in Aquarius or Scorpio between 4 and 10 degrees, this is aspecting you on Wednesday. Now, then around maybe like a couple hours later, the moon in Aquarius at 8 degrees is going to trine Ceres in Gemini at 8 degrees. So a blessing is going to come in because the nurturing that you've been providing to the area of siblings, communication, short distance travel, your neighbors, your networks of people. Okay, so the blessing is going to come through. Either a goal is going to be accomplished. Maybe a sibling is communicating that to you. Maybe someone in your networks of people is communicating that to you. Maybe a friend or someone within a social group is communicating that to you. Maybe you get to travel with friends, take a short trip with your friends and hang out and have fun. But either way, this is going to bring you some sort of blessing in. Your courage and assistance and nobility did not go unnoticed. Rewards are going to come in for you. Better late than never, if you have placements in Aquarius or Gemini between 5 and 11 degrees. Now, shortly after, the moon in Aquarius at 9 degrees will sextile Chiron and Aries at 9 degrees. So assistance or opportunity for you to heal is going to come in. Okay, success is going to be achieved with the help of another, a friend or someone within your social groups is going to be helping you to accomplish some sort of goal. But you have to be mindful of learning to take the lead in your life and allowing wise counsel to assist you. Drop the ego. Okay, that's a must. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Aquarius or Aries, this is aspecting for you to get this good healing that you need, okay? Healing your image, healing your first impressions, healing your appearance and even your attitude, okay? And how you come off to other people. Now, come back to Enchantress Press Astrology for your Thursday through Saturday horoscope. And coming up next is your tarot portion. God bless you guys. Okay, guys, I wanted to make a small correction I talked about on Wednesday at 10 or 11 Eastern Standard Time, where the moon in Aquarius at 7 degrees sextiles Mars and Mercury at Scorpio at 7 degrees. I don't know why I said that, because number one, Mars, Scorpio does not sextile Aquarius. It squares Aquarius. So that brings some type of challenge or extra effort to have to be put in. So for you guys, when you look back at that placement, although it's still right, if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees of that Scorpio or Aquarius, you do have that restriction or responsibility placed on you, but there's not a sextile. What's going to happen is the fact that those areas are going to clash each other in a way to where you're going to have to lend maybe assistance or opportunities to someone, or someone is going to have to lend opportunities and assistance to you. Extra energy could have to be exerted, but Jupiter is in Aquarius as well. So this is still going to, could wind up being lucky for you. That whatever assistance you lend, whatever restriction is placed on you, whatever responsibility is placed on you, it could wind up being good in the end, because someone's skills are required, but rewards can be had even with this square here. Okay, so that's probably why I said assistance or opportunity and noted it as a sextile, even though it's not a sextile. But it's because opportunity and assistance is lent to someone that brings rewards. Okay, so I just wanted to simply correct the fact that I said sextile instead of square. All right. Now, your tarot is next. Thank you. Hi, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising sign people. Taronic here to give you your tarot portion of your reading for the week of November the 7th, 2021. Okay, so like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can't do that on Facebook, so please go to Enchantress Press Astrology on YouTube and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, okay, so you got the Ace of Cups permeating your entire reading. Now, the Ace of Cups talks about an overwhelming feeling of emotion. Okay, so you might be feeling compassion, love, or even a stronger emotion. Maybe emotional fulfillment. This is about emotional fulfillment. It's about creativity. It's about contentment. It could be about, for some of you, childbirth. Okay, but anyway, this is what the whole week is talking about. Now, your first cards that came out were the Five of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Something is going on to where you feel either some type of poverty mindset, or you feel left out in the cold, because that Five of Pentacles definitely talks about isolation, insecurity, financial loss, some type of worry or grief or fear of poverty because of low funds. Now you have it aspecting the King of Pentacles. So that's talking about your security and your abundance. That talks about, problem solved. It talks about keeping promises, property. It looks like somebody here didn't keep a promise, whether it had to do with employment or business, but something is going on where somebody is not keeping a promise to you, and you feel some type of sorrow or heartbreak, some type of rejection or grief. You just have to accept the situation, knowing that something better will emerge in its place. You also have there's more information coming your way through a mentor. It could be it's a beginning, information. It's not like it's the end all be all, because it looks like you're still having a test of faith or persevering through a situation, because some type of maybe helpful mentor or something is coming to give you more information about how to progress, how to move forward, it looks like you need to kind of keep your wits about you in this situation too, and kind of research the information that's being given to you. But yet and still, it's about you having foresight and expansion. It's about you solving problems creatively, maybe events speeding up and things like that. More information is coming to you, but it looks like you're still having to persevere through something. Okay. And it might be waiting for finances. Now you're trying to keep your impulses balanced. You're trying to keep your temper on, where it's supposed to be, because this week you got the Temperance card, and it's asking you not to be volatile, not to sway too far to the left, not to sway too far to the right, because you're really, upset about something. And what you feel that you are upset about is some type of judgment that is reversed. Okay. The past may be getting in the way of you moving forward. Okay. You might be refusing to examine your own role in the circumstances, or judging yourself even too harshly, without following it up with forgiveness. Once something is done, it's done, it's over. You can't keep rehashing it in your head. It is what it is. Others may also be judging you unfairly, and this is prompting you to kind of stand up for yourself. You might need help moving past some type of guilt over what can't be undone. But you can have it. You can renew yourself. You can have a rebirth after you let go of whatever this is you need to let go of. And you have a lot of choices at your disposal. Okay. Maybe a lot of fanciful choices at your disposal where you don't know what to do, dealing with this Queen of Wands person, this Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or rising sign, great businesswoman or man, who lends wisdom to others, who, who's, she's independent. She's also charming, and, but she's more so, I would say, passionate, inspirational. She's an inspiring influence. Now, this could be you. It doesn't have to be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person that you're dealing with. This could be just you as a businesswoman, as a self-assured, thoughtful, hard worker. And it doesn't have to be a woman. The cards are non-gender. You could be a man, but it's still saying you have a lot of choices at your disposal. Stop worrying about the past and what's already done. That's done and over with. Don't be too fanciful about your choices. Don't keep your head in the clouds, but at the same time, move forward and be this warm, exuberant, passionate businessman or woman that lends wisdom and advice and support to others. Okay? Because people are looking for you for that. They're checking for you for that. Now, as far as the challenges, it looks like you're balancing either your time, trying to get a good balance between work and home and creative projects and children and whatever. You're trying to balance that, or you're trying to balance money. Things are really turbulent in the background. So it might be, money. Money is short and you're having to deal with that. Your challenge is your world changing, your apprenticeship and your education showing up for you and bringing you positive results. You're waiting in the balance for that. Like, I put in this hard work. I'm working on my apprenticeship, my education. I'm ready to start making some money with this, or some progress with this, where I want to progress. The advice is to, I'm assuming they asking you to hang in there, as it either pertains to a businesswoman, a mother, or a business, a job. Because the Hierophant is about a mother side of the family or something like that. Or it's about a business, like a big business, a corporation or something like that. And the advice is to kind of maybe take some advice for somebody you trust within a business about changing your world and bringing this positivity and ushering in this wheel of fortune after you felt like it's 10 swords in your back, after you felt like it's some type of defeat or a loss within maybe even a business organization, or a defeat or a loss within your finances. And now it's asking you to come in and talk to somebody, about what you should do and where you should go from here. Don't take it all on yourself. You need to move forward and speak and find out what exactly is going on, because you got the Wheel of Fortune aspecting you. You're ready for your Wheel of Fortune after this defeat and this loss coming, that's going on because of, most likely your money. Okay. So, ask about that. The new moon is coming up. I mean, the full moon is coming up. I know it's the new moon. We're still in those energies, but after that is going to be the full moon in Taurus, and it's a lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipses eclipse something out. That's where you're letting go of a job or some type of income or something like that. So this is going on for everybody. Everybody's letting go of something and picking up something else. So you need to get some advice as to these defeats and losses and what you need to be picking up and putting down. Okay. So I hope this helped. God bless you. Bye now.